Hello, my YouTubers. Today is one of those groggy days where I'm not feeling like myself. I'm actually sitting in the bathroom in my PJs. I did took a shower and I was thinking to clean my face. I've been using this little kit that my husband got me long time ago in Amazon, and I'm sorry if I'm just kind of whispering, but this little kit here that you see is to get all the blackheads that grow on my face or any pimples. So instead of using my fingers, which nails tend to have bacteria, I do keep my nails very clean. I use this little brush to keep my nails clean, but I come to find out that I sanitize these with alcohol, and they're actually very good, for your face. So you can pop the little pimples, you can pop the big ones. You can see. And I'm just gonna show you. I don't even know why this is happening, but like after you reach certain age, I'm growing hairs where I don't supposed to, so I pluck those black hairs. Sometimes I grow some white ones in my eyebrows, but I don't take them out. They fall by themselves. I don't care about really white hairs. I'm totally natural person. So I have this kit if you like to check it out. It's very good. I've been using it for the longest. It's a little dusty on the sides. I need to wipe it off. Let me fix my camera. It's a little bit tilted, but that's because I'm just here in the bathroom making a video for you guys, and I'm just so out of it. It's like I have no energy. So I shower and my deodorant felt on the water, but this is the deodorant I like to use. Let me just wipe it off. It felt in the sink. It's actually a very healthy deodorant for you to use instead of those secondary ones. There's some deodorants that can cause cancer. That's why I use this one. Yeah, you're gonna say, well, you're a patient, but if I can't prevent and not push, and use those secondary products where they're gonna be more harmful to me, I'd rather do that. I mean, not everything is safe, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and say don't use what you use. You use what you use, and that's okay, So I was thinking to do my face. Last night I did clean my face, and I used this product, okay? And it's by L'Oreal Age Perfect Night. I use this at nighttime because I get all these black things under the eye, this sagginess here, see? So I haven't been using it for a while, but I started last night again because, like I said, I've been not feeling 100, not feeling like I have no energy. I'm nauseated all the time. It's like I want to make videos for all of you guys, my YouTubers, but it's hard sometimes. Keep me in your prayers. Thank you so much. I got this little cute set that I showed before. This is like for the shower, and it says soap bark and chamomile deep cleaning cream. So it says it's a deep cleaning cream for your skin. So I use that so I can get rid of all the impurities, because when you go through chemo and all that stuff, all your face gets messed up, breaks out and stuff. Look how skinny I am. Look how skinny I am, guys. If you can see, can you see? Maybe I'll show you. Look how skinny. You can see the vein, the artificial vein from my port. I'm not kidding that I have lost drastic amount of weight, but I'm okay. I'm gonna give you good news. Last night I did not have any fever. I did not sweat for the past 2 days. Oh my God, I'm so grateful for that, because I was so dehydrated. I was in the hospital for 2 days, as I mentioned before. I wrote it down on the videos before down below. So it's like I woke up today such like my lips like super chapped. I've been using chapstick, and this is a brand that I use. Okay, this one here is for the under eye, and you use it before I go to bed. So I'll show you. I mean, I'm gonna show you just because of the video, but you don't do it during the day. This is for the night. You just grab just a tiny bit one. I think I grabbed too much, right? And then with this finger, because I went to school for modeling, never use this finger. It's too strong. Use the tender one. This is tender. These fingers are more tender. They're more gentle. So you gently do that. I probably didn't tell you guys before, but yeah, I did. When I was 18 years old, I went to school, and my teacher was Marta Hagman. It's a Spanish lady. I don't even know if she's alive, because when I was in her class, she was really older, and she had a husband and a daughter, and her daughter didn't want to participate. He wanted to be a model, so her husband looked at me always as if I was their daughter, because I was so interested in modeling. So see, I have extras. I'm just gonna rub it on my hand. So yeah, I did went to school. I am a certified model, but for some reason, God never allowed me to go through that. First I became a mom at a young age. I had my first child when I was 18. I don't regret that. I love my children so much. I will do anything for them to the best I can. So I have a few things here I'm going to talk to you about in a minute more. So these I get whenever I stay in the hotels. And what I do save them for my daughter, because she wears makeup. And these are very, very good to use to remove makeup out of your face. And they're free. I mean, they actually come in the package when you get the hotel deal. I got this little rubbery thing at the dollar store. This is in case you want to look for it. Okay? And basically you just, with the, I do use some cleaning tools for my face, but I don't have it right in front of me, which is this brand right here. So basically I just rubbed on it just like that, and that's how I clean my face. So you're wondering how I get those tips and how I know how to clean my face, is because I did went to school for being I went to school to be a model, but I never forward that career. So I am actually certified model. I have my certificate and all. I just had to put my portfolio together and I can work right now at any moment if I like. But I choose not to because I choose God, you know. And a lot of people say, well, you crazy. You could be making lots of money because you have all the features and you got every this and you got that. I really don't care. I'm not a money person. I'm not here to make trillions, millions, thousands, or whatever. Being a model is not easy, you know. You are always busy. I see the up and downs of being a model because I attempt to go for it. Actually, I met a Italian man years ago in New York that was gonna help me proceed on my career. So I was gonna travel to Italy. But I spoke to my mom, and my mom said, nope, the Holy Spirit said, don't go. That is a trap. Don't go to Italy because if you go there, they're going to do something to you that is not going to be right. They're going to, take your pictures. You're going to go through the agency, but it's more like they want to make money for themselves and they're just going to give you pretty pennies. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to go and get my visa and I'm not going to get my tickets. I'm not going to do none of that because you have to be careful when you go through these people that know people. You have to go through agencies. Go through agencies. I did had a coworker that was also a model. She passed away not too long ago. She worked with me. Her name was Pat, and she was so funny. She used to dress up like Marilyn Monroe. Oh, what else? I think she dressed up before like Britney Spears and things like that. Not that I follow those kind of people because I follow Jesus, but she, like I don't celebrate Halloween, by the way. And maybe you want to leave a comment down below why you don't celebrate Halloween. And I will give you the right answer in the due time. If you leave the comment, I will promise you I give you the right answer on that if you feel like you want to ask me why I don't. So when I used to work in this place, I work at a retirement center. I gave 8 years of my life on working on a retirement center. I work as a housekeeper and I also work as a waitress. So I love what I did. That was my last job before I was diagnosed. And I went and did homeschool for art and, for art, to do acrylics, watercolors, and pastels, and oils, paints. I know about those things, I am not like Picasso, as you see, that's some of my paints in the back. I like more like abstract. I'm so glad that I get to do these videos and talk to you guys because it takes my mind off feeling sick and nauseated and all that stuff. Right now, I don't want to talk about it because I want to keep talking to you guys so I can forget, So I did that for a while. I really enjoyed that job. But to be honest with you, going through this, you really don't have sometimes the energy to go and do anything because you feel sick. So I was able to cut my toenails. Cut my toenails. My husband gave me this one. I think he got it at CVS Walmart. I'm going to put it right down here in the basket because I have a basket where I keep everything. This one, I have a small one and a big one that a YouTuber sent it to me on the package, which her name is K is for Karen. I always mention her. Y'all can check her channel out. She is a sweetheart. So I got this a while ago. I haven't used it. I was thinking to put that on my face, but it's like, right now I'm just like, I apologize to you, all my YouTubers. I'm just like, ugh. I think I'm gonna take some medicine for my nausea. Lay down for a little bit more. I'm tired of laying down. Don't get me wrong, I do go out whenever how would I put it? I call charge my batteries. So whenever I charge my batteries, I go out. That's why you see sometimes repeated videos of me in the park feeding the animals, because I can't go and do too many things. Like my sister-in-law, what's her name? Angelica, sorry. And my brother, that's his fiance. She's always, checking up, and I guess she gave up in a little bit because she knows I'm going through what I'm going through and left me alone. But she had invited me to SeaWorld, and she goes to all these theme parks, Universal Studio and Disney, but I can't. I don't want to hold anybody back on what they love to do, because what if I get an episode? I don't want to do that. And I know they're gonna say, oh please, oh please. But no, I don't want to do that. So I keep my little bracelet. My husband gave me this bracelet. I wear it. Not at the times, just I wear this so people don't stare at me. Cause I use a walker. I've been lately using my walker. I have the needs for it. Also my mask. I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday. I did download a video, and if you guys can see, I wrote something. I'm not sick, because I get people stare at me all the time. I mean, literally, I don't know what it is that people stare at me. There's nothing to interesting, that I know of about me that you gotta stare at me, unless you see something about God, special about the Lord, then that's completely different. I guess my mother-in-law is here because I can hear the TV. She plays that TV so loud. It's like, can you hear? Hi, honey, I'm making a video.
You finished with it?
No, I'm almost done. I'm still going at it. Even my husband got worried. He's checking me in the bathroom. Make sure I didn't flush down on the toilet. But yeah, sometimes I just don't communicate that part. Like, I'm okay, I'm in the bathroom. You just want to make sure I'm okay. So yes, my friends, that's basically it. I freshen up. I'm just going to take my medication for the nausea, and I'm going to lay down for a little bit, and I'll keep you updated with everything that's going on as I go. Okay, thank you so much. By the way, I'm going to pause and show you something. Okay, my sister-in-law, Angelica, gave me a gift a while ago, where I used to have to, when I went through the breast surgery, I had to wear, I was having 4 tubes sticking out on each side. I cannot show you the marks, because these videos that I make are intended for 18 and plus, and I don't want to offend anybody, I wish I can do it general, because I love everybody, but with this Copa thing, I don't know what else to do. Even if I would show you just a piece there, a picture of that piece of the mark where I have in each side, I have, well, I'm not even going to stand up, but where the ribs is, on the side, under the armpits, down below, I have 2 marks where they put 2 of those pumps, and they're like clear, and then whatever blood discharge left over will go in this little pump, right? And that's yucky. And I have 4, 2 on each side, and oh boy, she got me those a little bit late because she got this thing that you can put around your waist and then you pull those bags inside there. So whenever you shower, it can get wet because you can always hang it and let it to dry overnight. And then you put those little bags there and then they don't pull on you and they hurt so bad. Because in the hospital, they didn't give me anything for that. I don't know why. Where you can just hang them, those things hang, you just, it's like a little apron type. And then she gave me some socks. And sometimes my left foot gets swollen, so I really don't wear it. Because they're like compressing socks. They're good for circulation. But I feel they're a little bit too tight for me. And in that little package, there's a note of this lady, and I keep it in the bathroom. She is a motivation. I'm not promoting her because I don't know her, but I'm just showing you what is my motivational, one of my motivational young ladies. Look at her beautiful smile. Okay, and she's a breast cancer person. It says, my name is Sherry Matthew. I am a 19-year-old breast cancer survivor. I'd like to share with you my shadow story. I always think that would be me in the future. Like, I make one of these cards and I share with you guys, and you guys can share with someone else. Like, I can make this little package, if one day I have fans. So I try not to get emotional because I do love my YouTubers. You guys are the ones that make my life going. Believe it or not, I am not always the type of person that shows emotion in my videos because I am like this solid, strong woman that in order for me to show emotion, I mean that, So I always looked at her and I always think about, I'm going to keep her, on the corner or on my glass in the bathroom. And whenever I feel certain way, I just think about, wow, God, you granted her 19 years. She's a cancer breast. She's a cancer. I'm 19 years breast cancer survivor, and I always think, God, I want for my life to be granted that way because I want these videos are made. I have a son that is in prison, and he's not allowed, well, he can't go on the internet, he is in prison and he can't see these things. I have worse videos where I am ill and my husband prays for me. I don't post those videos. I keep those in a separate camera. I have different camera that he has. He has a separate camera that he has for those videos. I don't post when I never posed to you guys when I first got sick, when I lost all my hair, when I went through the shaving, when I was throwing up, when I had my runs. I don't want to say diarrhea, but I had that. When my nose was bleeding. I bled through my nose because it's one of the side effects. You have never seen me when I got sick from the side effects of the pills when they call cold blue on me at Moffitt, when I'm having those bad days where the nurses are not seeing eye to eye or the doctors seeing eye to eye, where I have to speak up and speak to my manager or the supervisor and say, what's wrong with these people? Like, they wake up in the wrong side of the bed. I mean, as it is, we're cancer patients. We are here to be taken care of, And of course, whenever you go somewhere, whether you are with your family, at work, at the store, in the road, you're gonna find people like in the road rage, upset. There's people that because our car moves slower. We have a small car that doesn't speed up like a Mustang or things like a truck, or our car is just one of those cars that are just something God bless us with. That's what we can afford, you know. And people are like literally cutting us up and cursing us out, calling us names. And it's like they don't even know why my husband is driving slow, you know. These are the things that I want to mention here in this video. Please, when you're on the road, think it might be someone is a cancer patient that just probably had a surgery. They're probably having an anxiety attack. Well, that's when my husband drives a little bit faster, not to break the law, okay? He doesn't break the law. And the other day, it was a scary situation where I woke up at 5 in the morning. Everything was perfectly fine. And I went to sleep and I took my med for my scan, you know, my CT scan, my bone scan, and I had a reaction. So I had to run at 5 in the morning. I was so tired. I had no strength or energy to go. Let me pause. I gotta take my medicine. I'm sorry, everyone. I have no choice. I had to stop the video because I needed to. Oh, this toilet top is hard, and I got no butt. Excuse me. And I had to take my. Just took my pill. Yeah, this straw. I don't know if I mentioned to you guys. They're in Amazon, and this tip is like soft. They don't hurt your. Let's say you have like your teeth are like, sometimes my teeth get very, if you can, it's like they're very sensitive. And they said if you drink certain drinks, like your teeth get weak. And but that has, for me, has nothing to do with that, because I drink I have a good diet, okay? I have a good diet. And thank God that I do follow good diet. Excuse me. And what I was gonna say. Oh, so the yeah, I told you about the reaction, right? I went to the hospital. And so far, my husband, I was not feeling good even though I was discharged from the hospital. He made a prayer for me. And believe it, after that prayer, within less than 5 minutes, everything went away. I was like, the pills weren't working. I was so weak. I just didn't want, I couldn't speak. I just didn't want anybody to talk to me. Nobody bothered me. But the only person that really calms me down besides God is my husband. So of course he's the only one here for me. He's my caretaker. Everybody else chipped in. But in reality, he is. If I didn't have Andy Herrera in my life, what I would do, my friends, he's the one that loves me for me and accepts me for me. God, I never knew true love could be like. It's an emotional video today. I didn't know true love could exist. I didn't know God can bless people with someone that will love you. You know, my friends, I lost all my breasts, okay? I have nothing. And when they took the bandages off me that day, I can't even look at my own self. And I saw his face. I wish I can have a video to show you how his face was so priceless. And he says, honey, you are beautiful to me. I love you just the way you are. And that's when I realized how blessed I am to have the husband that I have, you know? And I already promised you guys that I was not going to make any videos that would have tears in it. And I apologize for that. But these are not sad tears. These are tears of being joyful and grateful. Because these are the tears that you guys don't see on a daily basis. And I'm pouring my heart out to you, all my friends, and sharing with you my story. That if you feel, excuse me, let me get tissue. If you feel that God forgot you and that you will never find love and happiness, then I got something to say to you. Maybe you're seeking in the wrong guy. Maybe you're seeking in the wrong girl. Maybe you're seeking in the wrong direction. If you're healthy, you know, and you have a good life and you haven't found the true love, go to God first. That's my advice to you. And let me tell you, I'm going to be open book. I've been divorced prior to my husband twice. He is not the father of my children. And he's an amazing husband, and he's an amazing stepfather. And my daughter and my two boys, they look after him a lot. They love him so much. Was it easy at first when we first met and everything was like peaches and cream? No, they did not want me to get married, first of all. My kids told me, Mommy, you promised me that you was not going to marry again. I was like, well, I cannot help the fact that my heart was touched again. And I was really scared, my friends. I was really scared. I have pictures. I can prove you how scared I was. My wedding pictures are not normal wedding pictures. If I find them in the future, I'm going to take photo over them and I'm going to post them for you guys can see that I'm telling you the truth. I speak from my heart. And if I can make one difference on someone, one, through this video, and in the future my kids can see these videos, and my granddaughter and my grandchildren, whoever will watch this video, I can make a difference with my story. I'd be smiling. If I'm still here for longevity, amen. If not, I'd be smiling from heaven. I'm not asking God to say this is the end. No, I ask God to keep my Timex kicking for longevity in the name of Jesus. And for you as well, that you also be blessed. Yes. If you're hurting right now, if you're feeling sad, I pray for you right now that you will feel the love of Jesus Christ and the peace that He gives that this world don't give. Listen, I'm a blessed woman. I'm not going to complain. Some of us have things, some of us don't have things. I can't work right now in the ministry with my brother-in-law. It's called Gas Hands. He works in Orlando, in Lake Eola. And he has a group that he works with. That's his passion. It is the passion of my husband as well. Me, what I love, if my what I love is not really missionary and homeless. It's not that I don't like to help. I love helping. I don't have the resources to do it, first of all. And two, right now, is my health. But I have gone with them and I have prayed and I have feed them. I have made bags because I'm creative. So we take the brown bags and we decorate them and put verses outside and inside, and then they make the food, the sandwiches, and the toiletries and all kind of goodies, because God always touches someone, to bless you. Anyway, so he is a starter, he hasn't been doing this for the longest, but he's doing it. And such a passion he has. Boy, the devil wants to destroy this ministry so bad. I seen it. I've been a witness of all the things that he has gone through. As a matter of fact, I live here with them, But anyways, best thing we could do is pray for one another, The only thing that holds me back is from doing things is what I'm going through. So, but I keep declaring myself that I am healed in the name of Jesus. And I will be able to continue to do what God called me to do. So meanwhile, if I can continue to do these YouTube videos, thank you for the YouTubers that are here for a long time. Thank you for the ones that are new. Thank you for all these beautiful comments that I always look to read. I found a way where I can read them, okay? But remember, you can go to my Instagram and you can write to me, LucyMarrero.14. That is the right Instagram. You probably look for me and then find me. I think it's a picture of me there, and I have longer hair. So that would be another clue if you guys are looking for me. And I don't really want to take longer on this video because, believe me, talking, it's like a therapy. Talking here, it's like I can feel from the other side where you guys are around in the world. I can feel prayers. I can feel the love, And the fact that you guys take the time to watch my video, that is so important to me. And I want to say thank you so much. And I will continue to make the sacrifice, the effort. Let's put it, the effort, not sacrifice, the effort to make videos for you guys and talk to you guys. And I just want to say thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you so much. My plan is to share this video with my youngest son. I need to talk to him about it. So I want him to follow, But at the same time, this idea came from a blog that I saw. Jodicita Vlogs. She's no longer here with us. She was a mother of 7 kids. She went with the Lord, and boy, did I cry that day. That really turned my heart. Because there were 7 children, 3 little girls and 4 boys. Beautiful. And I'm going to write it down for you guys, but it's in Spanish. If you speak Spanish, then you will be able to comprehend what they say in Spanish. And that channel, after she passed, it blew even more. And there are 7 kids that depend on that channel because, remember, they have to take care of themselves. They're planning to move. Got good news about them. The father stepped in for the 4 boys because the father of the girls, we don't know. He is the father of the 4 boys, but he is going to be in charge of those 7 kids. And he's going to need the help to raise those 7 children, and they need a better house. They live in an apartment in Bronx, New York. That's where they live. And that place, not a place for those 7 kids to be living in. The ceiling is coming apart. I don't even know how can a landlord live sleep at night knowing that there was a woman there with cancer. She has stage 4 breast cancer. Same thing like me. She was taking the same chemo I'm taking, Kiterzilla, but it got complicated. For some reason, the atmosphere in New York is not the healthiest, it's not the cleanest environment. She was not wearing her mask. A lot of people got upset at her because they were saying you were negligent. You live in New York. I live in New York 7 years. My husband is born and raised. He's from Manhattan. Born and raised in New York. He moved to Florida when he was 18. I live 7 years. I live in Brooklyn, Bay Ridge, 86 and 3rd. In that area, and I work in that area for a long time. I had 2 or 3 jobs at some point. I love work. Oh my God, I always like to stay busy and talk with people and all that stuff. And I'm sorry I'm taking so long, but I wanted to share about this young lady because I want people to support this family. And when the school is finished, they're moving. So I'm praying because they're from Mexico. So I don't know if they have all the resources, I'm pretty sure why would they make YouTube, you know what I mean? If they weren't the way they're supposed to be. Let's respect, okay, this family. And I ask you guys to please check their channel out and support. So that way they can have enough money. I know YouTube pays, but I don't know how much it pays because I don't get paid. I am a very small YouTuber. Anyway, so I'm just here to make videos. But there's people out there they need, they really need. And this family, seven, the grandmother traveled from Mexico to here, and she's not a citizen, so she has to travel back and forth. And you guys do the math, having to go to Mexico, come back. The visa costs money and all the things that they have to go through to come to our country, United States of America. Beautiful land. I love our land. I love the fact that, I am a Puerto Rican American, and I've been in Florida since I was 13. I am 46. And I love my USA. I love my island too, don't get me wrong. But I'm more used to the American way, never forgetting my roots, of course. I know where I come from. I know I'm Puerto Rican. So just in case you guys didn't know, I am fully Puerto Rican from both parents and was born over there. It's just that we moved here so we can learn the language and better ourselves. And so that's what I like to always keep myself busy doing things. I never sit around and like the people to hand things to me. Fortunately, right now I had to go through that, and I get so overwhelmed. Oh my God, you guys don't know. I can't stay still. I gotta be doing something. So this is my way of venting, getting out of this situation. I know a person that was an evangelist that I know. His name is Gigi Avila. And I know him since Puerto Rico. As a child, he traveled the world and preached. And he had a heart attack. And he was older. And his testimony was like, you know what he used to say? He said that the bed is for sleep, to go to sleep at night. And he would go, I guess what the doctors would say, I would assume, because he was more than 80 years old. And this man is an example for me. And he got a heart attack, right? So he got well, and next thing he got up and started preaching. He's still evangelizing. He still travel. He's like, falling. I think he was 90, 91 when he passed. He still did God's will to the very last. The same thing with Billy Graham. He did everything for the Lord to the last. How many of you guys relate, know about Billy Graham? Wow. I forgot when Jimmy Swaggart fell out of the glory of God. Oh, that was like something huge. But he still went back. He still went back. The thing about it is sometimes humans, we could be such judgmental with people. We forget. Look, one finger points that way. How many fingers are pointing to you? 1, 2, 3. And then this one, the judge. I call it the judge because he points out to God. God is the only judge. God is the only judge. We cannot be judging. That's why I'm open, and I know I have to say this is for 18 and plus, but I apologize. It's just not my rules. It's YouTube rules, and I'm not here to disrespect anybody. Believe me, I'm not here to do that. No, I'm the most loving, respecting human being. I would start crying if I hurt somebody's feeling. No, look, one day I'll talk to you about my bullying. One day I'll talk to you about my domestic violence, verbal abuse that I went through. I had to just sit down and think things through. It's hard. I don't talk it. I haven't talked here. I haven't made a video on YouTube. I do talk about my bullying in Instagram. I do Instagram live if you want to see, and I talk about my bullying in Instagram. So if you guys want me to repeat the story, I can do it. I didn't do it because it's hard to talk about things like that. It is hard to come out of the shelf. Man, I'm telling you, I'm 46 years old, and not too long ago, recently, I just spoke in my Instagram about it, and that was very hard. But it's healing. It's like, it's part of the healing. God heals us, okay? But sometimes when you have someone that you can talk